On September 25th, Russia's parliament backed legislation that would ban citizens of countries that allow gender transition, surgical or on paper, from adopting Russian children. State Duma chairman Vyacheslav Volodin says the proposed law will protect childhood and traditional values. But Ryan Hanlon, president of the U.S. National Council for Adoption, worries this might have more to do with politics than kids.
Every country has the right to set the eligibility that they want for who they're going to partner with for an intercountry adoption. So I don't think Russia is any different than the U.S. or any other country who gets to make that determination. But the hope would be that we don't just make blanket bans on adoption.
Supporters say the goal of the new law is eliminating any possibility of Russian children being adopted by representatives of the LGBT community. Gender transition is officially allowed in many European countries, Canada, Australia, as well as a number of countries in Asia and Africa. Yet Russian politicians say the ban is primarily aimed at NATO countries.
It's a possibility that this is just a way to say we don't want to place children from Russia with countries in the West. If that truly is their concern, they could make that an eligibility requirement of the parents.
The new law won't affect the U.S. because there is already a Russian law banning American citizens from adopting Russian children. Passed in 2012, it's nicknamed the Dima Yakovlev law, after a young boy adopted from Russia who died while under the care of his U.S. parents. American Sylvia Tanner adopted 4 children from Russia in the early 2000s. Nastya, Nikita, Valera and Anya came to the U.S. from orphanages in Khabarovsk and Birobidzhan.
We applied and we had the children with us for a summer camp, and then we went over and picked them up. We loved it so much. We heard of 2 other children a couple years later, and we went and picked them up too.
Tanner, whose kids are grown, says bans like this only harm Russian children, depriving them of a full life in loving families.
Well, I feel it's very sad because there are many couples like my husband and myself that were so blessed to have these amazing children. And it's causing a lot of problems for the kids too that are in the orphanage.
With no real opposition, the bill is likely to be approved by the upper house of Russia's parliament and signed into law by President Vladimir Putin. But even if it's passed, it's unclear how big an impact the law will have. According to Russian officials, only 6 Russian children were adopted by foreign families in all of 2023. VOA Russian, Washington.